This comment was made by Director General of the Department of Tourism, Donald Sinclair, during the launching of the 10th Annual Wedding Expo on Friday evening at the Rima Duke Lodge, Duke Street, Kingston. He stated that the process of acquiring a marriage certificate could be a setback for couples coming to Guyana to get married and may be the reason why Guyana is not listed as a tourist destination for weddings. The Director General, however, noted that the Tourism Ministry is working closely with the Ministry of Citizenship to resolve this issue, and more so to reduce the amount of time a couple has to wait before receiving their certificates.
I was in discussions with the Minister of Citizenship, and I was advised that that matter is on the desk of the Attorney General. So we can look to see over the next year, hopefully before the next Wedding Expo, that we can be able to say something positive in terms of facilitating more weddings from the legislative standpoint.
Sinclair said that the law requires a newly wedded couple to spend 14 days in Guyana before the marriage certificate is acquired.
We need to pay attention to legislation which will make it more attractive for persons to get married here. At the moment, I think the practice is you need to spend 2 weeks before you can receive a marriage license. That has been a setback to persons wanting to come here to get married, unless they're prepared to spend 2 weeks, which we do not have a problem with from a tourism standpoint, from a hosting standpoint.
Nevertheless, he noted that if the destination idea is taken more seriously, Guyana can grow as a wedding destination. Brainchild of the event, Captain Gerald Gavaya, while delivering his address, urged the government to change the legislation, highlighted by Sinclair.
People leave and go to Jamaica to get married. People leave and go to the Dominican Republic to get married. And those countries are beautiful, but Guyana is amazing. Could you imagine getting married at Kaituro Falls? Could you imagine getting married at Orinduk and in the Rupununi and at Arrow Point and Baganara? This country is amazing, and young Guyanese that live all over the world would love to be able to come back home and get married. So when this Wedding Expo started, we used the platform of the Wedding Expo to urge the government to change the arcade legislation that says people have to live here for 2 weeks before they get married.
Gavaya further stated that Guyana has the potential to become one of the most sought destinations in the Caribbean, while noted that a certain framework has to be set. The Wedding Expo, he noted, had been one of such events that can showcase Guyana as one of those destinations over Jamaica, a country where couples flock to get married due to the fact that they do not have to wait a long time to acquire their certificates. However, the 3-day affair was launched with great pomp and high expectations, with over 40 exhibitors on show. The expo is used as a vehicle to provide yet another opportunity for a couple to get married under the spotlight. For the evening news, Yanala Dalrymple.